Alright guys, so today we're gonna be working on the 1.4 T Sonic. So I had it parked for a while. It caught a lot of debris, I guess whenever they were cutting the yard. So the problem right now is that by the timing cover it's leaking oil. That's why I stopped using this car. Other than that, it was working fine. What did we do last time? Oh, we replaced the head. Yeah, we replaced the head. We removed the turbo. This was stuck, so make sure this can move because it gets stuck. Mine was stuck. I didn't even know. Right now it's pretty hard. I gotta check on it again. We got more paper in here, more debris. So let me show you the parts that we're gonna install. So this is the timing cover gasket. Right here is where the water pump goes, and around here it's where it's leaking oil. So I'm losing a lot of oil. I order the brackets for the timing chain because I'm gonna have to take the timing off. Might as well just change it. We have 2 brackets, very important, and we gotta on that metal timing cover. There's this gasket. It is recommended to change it because after a while it leaks. So there you are. That's the part number. This is the part number. This is the part number. And I guess this one came loose. Let me see. There's a part number in here. I believe that's the part number right there. And the part number for this is this. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do. You can tell it's been parked for a while. There's the Audi. We're gonna have to change that transmission again because when it's shifting third, it's making a grinding noise. I'm already gonna order today the transmission, and I'm gonna be posting a video about that. So let's get started. I'm gonna remove this first, the cover, the ignition coil, and then I'm gonna start with the motor mount, water pump, alternator. That's right there. Push it right there. And then, like I said, the water pump's right there. And we're gonna move over the AC compressor because it's gonna we're gonna drain all this coolant because we're gonna lose all of it. So make sure you buy some coolant. I also bought the water pump gasket because the one that it has is gonna go bad once we remove it. So yeah, we're gonna pretty much make this thing go alive again. So right now I have it in that little ramp, just the one side. Just the one side because that's the side I'm gonna be using the most. I also bought the belt tensioner because I already know mine is bad. Oh shit. And here we got the gasket for the water pump. I know I'm gonna have to replace that one, so might as well. And we got some gasket maker. Just so we can apply it here when we put it on, make sure everything's sealed up. And we also got our coolant. This is concentrated. We're gonna add 50 and 50 50 water, 50 coolant. And that's my tools right now. Don't judge me. I don't got the monies to have everything organized. We're gonna make it work. Oh, let me show you the special tools. Alright, so we have the special tools for this vehicle. This is gonna help us with our timing. And this is, oh shit, I opened it the wrong side. No, damn, I hate when this happens. Oh well, I'll fix it right now. So this is the tools that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna fix this thing up right now. Damn it. 18. Yeah, you can buy all of these on Amazon, and this is what I use mostly on this vehicle, especially these. You see how the socket, it's different. This is the ones you want. Alright, and just like that, what took me 7 minutes, it took a second for you guys. I'm gonna try and record the most I can, but all these steps you probably already know how to do. Unscrew this, bring this out. Burn, baby, burn. You can probably get a ratchet and do this faster, but I'm just doing it with a flat screwdriver. I'm gonna try and finish this the fastest that I can. There it is. Just pull this baby, put it to the side. There it is. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to remove this so I can start charging my battery with this, because my battery is dead. Alright, let's see. I know these are not meant for these kind of nuts, but it works. This is for my Audi. This is what I use for the Audi. Remove this bad boy so we can charge the battery. Honestly, I don't want the battery to be connected, because I'm gonna be removing a lot of electrical wires, and since it's been parked for a while, I want to let it recharge without the door being open and draining the battery. It's gonna take longer, so I'm just gonna take these off and make sure it doesn't touch. Right. We're gonna connect this bad boy. It's crazy how there is some YouTubers that do this with one hand. That's freaking hard. Alright, we're gonna connect this baby up. I already forgot how to work this thing, but it's not 12 volts AGM, no. It's a 12 volt. Okay, 12 volt standard. We're gonna put that winter icon on because this battery is dead. You can see there's nothing. It's even charging really slow. Hopefully it survives. If not, I'm just gonna buy a new one. Probably like around $100 in Walmart. Never go out of them because they're really expensive. Go to Walmart. Alright, so we got that off. We're gonna focus on these, removing these. right here, and then the cover. I'm gonna try and record the most I can, but I want to hurry up. After removing all that, I'm gonna drain the coolant, and we're gonna get started. It's gonna get fun. Alright, so I unplugged this, I squeezed it and pulled up. Also here, press this button right here and pull. And here, you remove the clip that way and just pull it up and it comes out. And here, also you squeeze and pull. This is aftermarket PC system, which works better because you don't have to replace the manifold, because there's a little filter in the manifold, intake manifold, that goes out with time. And on these, you replace, if I'm not mistaken, oh shit, I don't know. There's supposed to be like a little filter on it, but I guess I don't know where it is. Okay, we're moving fast. Where the hell's that little filter, man? I don't think it's this one. Is it? Maybe it is this one. Yeah, I think it's this one that you replace. There's no other filter on it. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue on. Next up, we're gonna, now these, I can't work one hand. Either it's this side or the other side. You see a little, oh, you can't see it. There's a little tap there. I just know that it's either you bring it this side or you do it the other side. I don't remember, but I'm gonna try it out. Alright, so I was able, it went back in, no. So on this one, you go, you put it, I can't really say. You see a little tab, put it in between, go that way, and you go up. There it is. Can't do it one hand. There it is. So unplug the sensors. Missing this one. I'll get it right now. Plug the sensor right here, and then the other one here, and right now I'm just gonna drain all this coolant because I need to remove everything. Alright guys, alright, we got the clamp out. Now let's make a mess. Oh! Try not get in the manifold or the wires. Try not to get it on the fan either, but fuck. Too late. Let me see if I got a rag here. Yeah, I do got a rag. Just gonna put it to cover the fan. I don't want the fan to take all the damage. I mean, it's already wet, but anyways. So this line goes all the way here. Move it to the side. I'm gonna move it to the side because I don't want it to bother us. Unclamp that holes in the bottom coolant. gonna get this clamp, remove it so I can make more space. Okay guys, we were able to remove all the electrical parts. We were able to remove the water hose. I disconnected it from here because here was too tight, so I got it from here. Now we're gonna do this and this. So this is where you're gonna use your tools. T30, and I believe they're 10s. Yep, a 10. Alright, I gotta remove the ignition coil and the connection. I think this one's broken already, if I remember. Yeah, it's broken. Ah, fuck. I knew it was broken from last time. We're gonna get that one. Little ratchet. Yeah, these don't go tight, so just a little bit, not a lot. Move all this debris because I don't want it to go inside. Nice and easy, like butter. I'm gonna put this over here because I don't really care about them. Make sure they don't get wet. Alright, so it looks clean. It's a new head, so now we're gonna try and pry. Easy. With wires. Oh my god, a lot of junk is gonna go inside because there's a lot of fucking grass and shit, man. I don't want it to go inside. Fuck. Let me see what I can do about that. I'll try my best. Alright. Okay. Stupid grass, bro. So much grass. Look at this. Clean head, man. Gotta make sure this fucking grass doesn't go inside. Clean head. Alright. next stop, we're gonna do motor mount, water pump, alternator, that fucking serpentine belt tensioner. I guess I'm gonna do this one first and then go that way. So I'm not gonna record much because if you're already on this step, you can probably do that step, all these steps. And I need to hurry up because I only have like 6 hours to play with this. Oh, this is the gasket. Let me take this gasket off. I don't know why I got stuck in here. I just put it back. Put it back where it belongs. There's people working on the roof. I don't know if you can hear those hammer noises. I can. Alright. Here it is. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, let's go for this thermostat. Make sure you don't lose this clip. See how I pulled this? And then I'm just gonna wiggle it. Wiggle that thing. It's really on tight. There it is. It's coming out. Drain. Now we're gonna get those screws. So it's a 10mm with the little adapter that comes, a little adapter that it has here. So you're able to reach. There's 1, 2, and there's a bottom one. I can't do it with the camera, so just bear with me. Alright boys, we got the water pump out, 3 screws, and then that hose right there. Now we're gonna start moving to the left motor mount. We're gonna put a jack on the bottom, take out those bolts, then work ourselves with the serpentine belt. These nuts and the water pump, and then the serpentine belt tensioner, and the rest. Almost there. Boys, so number 4, the bolts, 15mm on these, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. And we got the jack stand on the bottom, holding the motor. I lifted the motor up just a little bit. Now we're gonna take off the screws. I already loosened them up with my ratchet. I use this kind of ratchet. Make sure you don't lose them. Now we got the side ones. This one. I believe there's another one on the bottom. Yeah, there's another one on the bottom. So you can't get to the bottom one, just lift your engine up with the cat, with the jack stand, or the jack, sorry. And I think it's a 15 as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a 15. But you see how there's not much space? Try and do it with the ratchet. This one's a little bit too fat. We're gonna search for the other one that I have, which is it's more flat. This one looks more flat. Alright, so I already moved the motor mount. Now I'm taking out the serpentine belt. Looks like it's a little jam in there. There it is. Next up, take these off. You're supposed to lock this one before removing it, but mine is all fucked up already, so I had to do it another way. I already bought a new one, so I'm just gonna remove the bolts and remove the bolts for this. I should have done this first before taking out the serpentine belt, but I'll make it work. They're not that tight. Alright, so I was able to put the pin in there. The way you do that is, you put the bolt here, and then you press down, and then you're able to put the pin. Alright guys, so I took off the water pump. I've moved the alternator to the side, took off the bolt on top and bottom. Now I'm gonna try and put this on time. We're gonna be using this tool and this one. We're gonna be placing this one here at the bottom. You can see where we took out the screw. See that little hole there? This is what I took off from there. See that hole right there? We're gonna be placing this inside there to hold our camshaft. But right now it's not on time, so gotta get it on time. It looks like we got it on time. I'm gonna check. You guys help me out. You see that? I can go more up, but you can see that kind of like square. Looks like a dent. That's where we're gonna put oh shit. That's where we're gonna put, sorry it's blurry, I have a lot of oil on my hand. This, as you can see, it fits all the way through. And I had done the timing chain when I replaced the head before, and our marks are still there. I marked it on the pulley and on the cover, and as you can see over here, this is supposed to slide in. Slide in like that. So that's right there, we're on time. Alright guys, so I marked my time with this marker. So I marked it here with this bolt, here with this hole right here. I drew a line with the timing chain and sprocket. Here again, and the sprocket again. You see the little white dot and the chain also. I did the same over here. White line over here, white line all the way through, white line on chain and sprocket, and also right over here, white line on chain and sprocket. Also, I did a white line here and on the cam. White line here and on the cam. So that way if it moves, I'm gonna color this on my new chain as well. And if that way it moves, I know how it was. I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna do the same to the bottom sprocket. Right now I need to remove this and then I'll do the sprocket on the bottom. Like I said earlier, I did mark it on the sprocket right here and here. That way I know that's how it was. Also mark this front and back if you're gonna remove them, because they're supposed to go a certain way from what I understand. Alright guys, so pretty much I removed all the bolts already. The pulley as well. It is lefty loosey on that bolt, lefty loosey, very tight, so go left. It might feel that it's not moving because it's tightened around like 100 pounds of pressure, but just keep going left on that crankshaft bolt. And I'm gonna upload a diagram of the bolts so you can see. Remember, there's also 4 bolts on the bottom that I removed. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's on the oil pan, as you can see. Here are the bolts. I put them in order. I don't know if you can see them, but you can do it however you want, but that's the way I'm doing it. Alright guys, so I removed the compressor. It's hold down by 3 screws. I'll use a half inch or half, whatever. And then I have to remove this bracket right here. I had to remove this bracket right here. Shit. This is the bracket that holds the compressor. Where's that bolt? For this I used a 13mm socket. I wasn't able to take off the cover, and I'm guessing because I had my my compressor is still attached to it. So right now I'm gonna try and remove the cover now that I removed the compressor. So I'm gonna try it my way. Don't judge me. Let me see if I can get you guys. Yeah. Okay guys, it's working. I can see it moving. There's oil dripping on the bottom. Try not to hit this. I'm hitting it. I have this, so I'm putting it between inside. Oh, there it is. See how I was doing it? Holy moly. Jesus, heavy. Trying to see where do I put it because I don't want grass on it, honestly. I'm just gonna put it here. There she is. So I'm gonna be marking that sprocket. I'm gonna put some white out. Oh, it's not. It's painter's marker. You can see we're still on time over here. Nothing has moved or changed. Let's check our. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna try and clean that sprocket a little bit so the oil. Oh my god, I contaminated my oil already. Alright, fuck this towel. Let's get a new one. So, let me see if I can get that. Stupid grass. Alright, so I'm gonna try and clean this the best I can. And I'm gonna put some painter's marks. So when I install my new chain, I know how to adjust it so it can be on time. You can see my gasket was already bad, and this is right here. It's where it was leaking oil. It's already worn. This is the part that I put new when I changed the head. I read that you could splice it in half right here and just put this part, and it worked. But this one, it's old and already needed replacement. see. Right now I'm gonna put a pin there. Let me see, I don't remember which one it is. But we're gonna try and put a pin. I think it's the fat one. Let me see if I can push. Put the pin. Nope. Push. For some reason it's not catching it. I wonder if it's broken. Push. Right there. Shit. It should be locking. I am doing something wrong. Maybe because it doesn't have the cover? No idea. I just know it's not working. It is not working. I wonder why. So I guess it's not working right now. I might need to look it up because for some reason it's not catching my pins. I don't understand why it's not catching my pins. It's supposed to go back. Probably not doing it right. I'm gonna look it up and see if I could put the pins. Alright guys, for some reason my pin wasn't holding my chain, so I put a flat screwdriver in it. Now it's holding. I'm gonna mark it. I should have marked it first, but I mean, it didn't move much. Mark it on the bottom, put 3 points, 1, 2, and then another one. I just put 2 points. As long as you know it works. So this is the way I marked it. 1, 2, 3, 1 on top. So I'm gonna start putting the chain, and I'm gonna start cleaning all that, removing that gasket, cleaning the surface, and putting everything back on. remove the tensioner, change tensioner first. I'm gonna start removing these. So T30s. Remember that when you're removing everything, make sure you don't wipe that your marks. Damn, that one was tight. It was scary tight. That's a big chubby bolt. Alright, so first part is out. Oh damn, that was already broken. Alright, let's go for the other two. God damn it. The last thing I want is for it to loosen up. I'm sorry if you guys can't see. Damn it. Oh no. Be very careful not to drop the bolts. You don't want to be fishing it in your oil pan. I mean, if you got a magnet, that's good, but why would you want to be wasting time on that? Trying to get this done today. There it is. Not too shabby. So there's the chain. Next up, so I'm guessing they're gonna have to start from the bottom. Because it seems like okay. Oh fuck. Okay, so it locks in place. And honestly, shit. I don't know, you guys can't see, but you're a better camera. So I took out the sprocket with the chain, and then I mounted the chain from the sprocket and put the sprocket back because I don't want it to move. Now the top part. Remember, don't erase your marks. So there it is, boys. So I'm gonna grab my chain, my new one, and I'm gonna mark it the same way that this is. I'm gonna mark it, and we should place it the same way. While the painter's mark dries out, I'm gonna start cleaning this. Like I said, be careful not to dry your marks, because then you won't know how it goes. There is another way to get the timing going, but honestly I just prefer this way. I feel like it's a lot more safer, and last time I did it the correct way, it took me a while. I'm not trying to like have a hard time putting the timing back, honestly. So take your time and take all of these off and scrape, and I'll be back. I'll show you when I mark the other timing chain. I don't know if you guys want to see this, but I'm gonna just pulling this thing out. It's toasty. Toasty and worn out. It's burnt and worn out. Trash. That's the reason why I'm here. Now this, that's part of it, right? Oh yeah, it didn't come out. I got scared. I thought I was gonna have to order a new gasket for this. There it is. So now clean this baby up and put it all back. Alright, so I got it cleaned out. I use a degreaser and I use a blade or whatever it's called on the chain. This is how I did it. I just transferred the marks over to the new chain. Make sure you get it exactly the same. Now I'm just gonna put the gasket. Before I put it, I'm gonna put a little bit of silicone, and then I'm gonna put the gasket. Alright guys, the new chain is on. Timing marks are on point. Everything looks good. I'm gonna put everything back now, and I'll see you when I start up the car. Alright boys, moment of truth. My key is broken. put a new battery in. Rodents. She's running, boys. Fan is working. Oh. Clean this. She's working good. There it is, boys, the Sonic. So I ran out of time, but it's complete. Next I'm gonna wash it and get the registration going. It's a really beautiful car. I really like this small car Sonic. And I guess good gas saver as well. See you next time.